Hello and welcome back, all my Dragon Ball theorists. With all the talk about Broly and how Toriyama has stated since he is introducing him into Super that he will rewrite his origin story, I went ahead to circle this important paragraph here to note Toriyama stated after watching the Broly movies he felt this could be quite interesting once he rearranges some things. Toriyama got right to work on a story that incorporates Broly into the Dragon Ball Super series. The key there is rearranging some things to incorporate him into the series as a new character. Of course, a perfect way to do that is to go back to a recent story we just saw in the Tournament of Power, when Jiren said his quest for absolute power happened because an evildoer killed his parents. As we know, they only show a silhouette on purpose anytime someone is evil in Dragon Ball, to build suspense on who or what this villain looks like for when they actually decide to reveal them. So the images in the flashback of Jiren's past of the evildoer aren't revealing much to give the writers freedom so later they can tie the story all together. So has the long-asked question about who is the evildoer that killed Jiren's parents now been answered with the upcoming Broly movie? Well, I will break down how Toriyama can pull this off and why it actually will make for a great story. So little Jiren is running home, and to his surprise, someone or something has destroyed his village and killed his parents. Jiren trained and attained power to fight this evildoer again, but when he returned, he wasn't strong enough. So Jiren saw who the evildoer was, and if he was a Saiyan, then Jiren would have noticed the similarities right off the bat with Goku and Vegeta, right? Probably not, as Broly is this ancient Saiyan that still holds onto his tail. In the movie about Saiyans, Broly is a battle-hardened Saiyan with scars on his body from fighting. Also, if Broly has a tail, then you know what that means, right? It is possible that Broly actually turned into his Ozero form to destroy the village and conquer his enemies, defeating a much younger Jiren. So when Jiren met the Universe 6 and 7 Saiyans at the tournament, he didn't realize that it was actually a Saiyan that killed his parents long ago. We then must ask ourselves, how did Jiren even survive if he lost, and why wasn't he killed by the evildoer? This is a question that has bugged many of us, and perhaps Jiren was actually able to scar Broly in their first fight. This act of battle determination from Jiren as just a young fighter caused his life to then be spared by Broly. Maybe Jiren reminded Broly of himself and he praised him as a fighter, so he was allowed to live to then fight another day. If this is the story of the evildoer, and then in the movie Broly is standing in front of Goku and Vegeta, maybe Broly will have a flashback of when he was younger and tells them what it means to be a Saiyan, and how he fought and conquered villages and other fighters on many planets. That the reason he has these scars was from a young fighter that impressed him and he let live many years ago. Shocked by this story, Broly told, Goku and Vegeta realized that the fighter he let live was Jiren, and that Broly had killed his parents. They then tell Broly that Jiren became a powerful fighter and the strongest they had ever fought, but was defeated by them, which then makes Broly elated and says that's because we are Saiyans, we are conquerors, and then he transforms and begins his fierce fight with Goku and Vegeta. Well, this is at least my story on how Broly was the evildoer that killed Jiren's parents, and how his battle with Goku and Vegeta will begin. Maybe Toriyama has something similar in mind with how he wants to incorporate Broly into Dragon Ball Super. Guess we will just have to wait and see. However, as always, I want to hear from you what you think. Could Broly now be the evildoer, and would that then make Jiren's backstory that much better with his connection? I always love to hear your theories in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, and please subscribe and turn on that notification bell to keep those theories coming.